Hello, it's Kate from Inkstampshare.ink. I've brought you a really quick and simple card to make today, a really useful thank you card. It's one that we've done for my coffee and cards this week, and I really love doing it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. I've used this stamp set. It's called Rooted in Nature, and as you can see, it's a double set, and it's got all these kind of trees, and you can use them for any season, but it's feeling really autumnal here, and it made me want to get this stamp set out because of all the leaves. So yeah, that's the stamp set. It's got lots of stamps. It's got a die set to match, so if you wanted a little bit more stepped up kind of card, I would definitely get the die set out. But this is just a really quick and simple one, quite effective. So I'll show you how we made it. And this is the one we've made at my 2 coffee and card sessions this week. I run twice a week, and we have quite a lot of fun at. So I'll just show you how I made it. Right, so I've got my card base. All my measurements will be on the blog post that goes along with it, but I'll go through it with you. So I take a piece of A4 Whisper White, and I have scored it in half at 10.5 centimetres, and I've cut it in half at 14.9 centimetres to make a regular size card. And then I've gone down for my layers just by half a centimetre each. So the front layer, which is in Granny Apple Green, is 10 centimetres by 14.3, and then I have got another little one which is half a centimetre smaller for my front for my stamping, and that is 9.5 by 13.8. And then I've just got a little offcut from when I was trimming my cardstock that I'm going to use for my sentiment. Don't throw anything away, and it's just the right size. So I just need this bit. Now it's leaves and it's autumny colours, and I got every kind of ink colour out and played with it, and you can see by the state of my hands when I was making this card. Right, it's a portrait card, a landscape card even. Right, okay, so all I did was from that stamp set I took out all the leaves that I liked and a variety of ink pads that I liked. So let me show you which colours I went with. I went with the Granny Apple Green, which is the same as the cardstock. I went with Grapefruit Grove. Oh, I have stuck this down properly, so it doesn't keep moving around, but it does. I've gone for this brand new in colour this year, Pretty Peacock, which I've hardly used, and I've started using it. I really like it a lot. And this is another in colour as well, which I've hardly used and I love it. It's Terracotta Tile. So this is my kind of colour palette for these leaves. And it's a real clean and simple card, so there's not an awful lot on it. It's not a busy card. Right, now I'm going to start off with, I've got a great big leaf from that stamp set, and I'm going to do it, and I put that one there so I can show you what I'm doing. I've got the 3 leaves, and I'm going to use that with the Granny Apple Green, I think. And this one's going to go on Terracotta Tile. Oh, and then I've got this one with no block on it. That's not very useful. Let me get a block the right size if I've got one. Oh, I don't have one to hand. That might be why it's not got one on there. Let's just stick a block on it. So I've got a block going on there. All right, I'm going to start off at this end with the Granny Apple Green ink. And move my stickies out of the way. And I'm going to, can you see this? Because I'm not quite sure. There we are. It's always difficult to see what you can see. And I need to make sure you can see. So I'm going to take this one here with the Granny Apple Green. Pop that back out of the way, and I'm just going to stamp it at the end. Stamp it straight. Like that. This is a beautiful image, isn't it? I really like it. Then I'm going to go with the next one, which I've got Grapefruit Grove here. It's a nice big leaf, this one. And I'm going to kind of overlap it and stamp it over the top, and that's the effect I'm going for. Like that. Then I'm going to take this little one with the Pretty Peacock. How are you liking this year's in colours? I really love them. Right, okay. So I turned this one up the other way just to give it a bit of variety. And I'm just going to slightly, but not very much, overlap my other leaf. Like that. Oh, I like it. Doesn't take much to please me. And I've got this one on the block that's too big, so I'm actually going to swap it out. Let's take that one off, put it on my stamp cleaner. Oh, knocked you, sorry. I just don't want to get green fingers. I'm already green. Okay. I think I've taken a bit of sticky off there. That's okay. Stick that one on there. There we go. And I am going to do in the terracotta tile. Such a gorgeous colour. There we go. And I'm going to overlap that one as well, just very slightly. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, so now I've got my leaves. That's all my leaves done. I'm actually going to close these ink pads up so they don't dry out, or more likely stick my hand in it and then put it all over the card. That's what we all do, isn't it? Right. Let's move that one, and that one. Look, I've really just stuck my fingers in it. Honestly, I can't be trusted. There we go. Right, so I'm going to grab that little scrap of paper here and I'm going to stamp my sentiment on it. But I wanted a darker colour, I wanted a brown, so I went for the dark early espresso colour. And where is the sentiment that I had? I've got to find the stamp set now. Where did I put it? Here we go. So I took out there's quite a few words to thank you for all that you do is the one I used, but there's lots and lots of sentiments in here you can use. This one is where I'm at, and I can use that spare block we have. Oh, I'm making a mess. Okay, now this was the most difficult part of all of it because I like things to be exactly straight, because I'm a bit like that. If I see something a bit crooked or wonky, it bothers me. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this was the hardest part. To thank you for all you do. Oh, and that is completely skew-if. So I'm going to do it again on the other side. And I might have to bring it a bit nearer me so I can actually do it better. Or I might get my head in the shot. No, I missed it. I didn't do it hard enough. Let's grab another scrap. See, mistakes and all. Thank you for all you do. There, that's better. Third time lucky or what? Right, okay. I'm going to cut this off now. So thank you for all you do. And then I've got another piece in case I want to do it again. And I'm going to actually raise it up on my card. Actually, I have smudged it, haven't I? I'm not happy with it. I'm going to have to sit down. Guys, I'm sorry about that. It's because I stand up to craft, to video, not to craft. I stand up to video so I can actually see the shot with my camera. And I can't always stamp as accurately as if I was nearer it. Right, okay, let's do this. To thank for all that you do. That's fine. That's my last attempt and it's going to do. And I actually quite like that. That's fine. Let's go scissors. That's fine. Okay. Move that one out of the way. I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals, but I've got some of this metallic twine. Now we stock this in gold and silver. This is a copper one. We've got all different colours. I'd like to say we still do the copper. I'm not quite sure. We definitely have the gold and silver. So have a look in our Stampin' Up annual catalogue and you'll find those. And a reel of this, oh, it lasts for years, honestly. It goes on and on. So it's great value. And it adds that little something to your project. It's really lovely. I go through phases of putting it on all over everything. Now, I wasn't going to do this video, so I don't know as if I'm as prepared as I thought I was. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, there they are. I thought maybe I'd put my dimensionals away. Right. Okay, so I've got 3 sticky foam dimensional pads and they are going to go across the back. I'll move those ones out of the way and I'm going to take this down. Did you see that I looped this around some of the fingers of my hand? I'll show you that again. That's all I did. Was I took the end of it, looped it around some of my fingers about 3 times to get the amount that I want. And then I've got a big loop of it. And then what I'm going to do is take the backs off the dimensional pads, like that. The way I do it, everyone's different, is I like to put a little twist in the middle and anchor it down. If it doesn't stick to you, that is. There we go. And then just stick it on any old way you want it to look. So the idea is it gives you a really... a nice look where you've got all your bits of metallic thread coming out, but it's not too contrived. Just looks pretty and natural and not too placed, which is exactly what it isn't. It's not too placed. It's a bit loopy. So you can arrange it and then you can tuck in the ends to where you want it to go, so the ends don't stick out. There you are, and then you've still got enough sticky left on your foam pads to stick it to your project. I'm going to pop that in the middle of my leaves. Take that dimensional back off. There we are. So thank for all that you do. There we go. And that's really pretty, just like that. I don't know if you can see that metallic on there now. And then I've got my piece of granny apple green card and I'm going to pop that over the top. Now, just dots of the Tombow adhesive is all that you really need. You end up putting far too much on the back of a card sometimes and it's just, you don't need it and you don't really want it to show through. So here we go. It's very strong adhesive and it does the job. Right, it's great though because it gives you a bit of room to move your layers into place just for a second before it's set. And then I've got the card base and it's going to go on there. So we'll do the same on the back. Simple card. Perfect for us at Coffee and Cards because it's a fun card. Easy to create, and it's also got lots of stamps that you can change around to suit yourself. Right, there you go. Got a mark on my card. That's okay. I can put some rhinestones on that so that the mark doesn't show. There's always a way to sort it out. There we go. So that's it. That's the card that we made for Coffee and Cards this week. I hope you like it. It's very autumnal. And this was the original that I made exactly the same. I like the arrangement of my leaves, so I went with it again. But obviously you could do what you liked. So this stamp set is called Rooted in Nature and it's available in the annual Stampin' Up catalogue. It's a double stamp set and it has a die set to match which cuts everything out and embosses some of the leaves and is gorgeous. And it's available in my online shop at Inkstampshare.ink. If you would like one of the annual catalogues, do let me know if you don't have one or don't have a demonstrator and I can pop one in the post to you. And also, we've got this gorgeous brand new Christmas catalogue from Stampin' Up that just launched last week and is gorgeously full of loads of goodies for this time of the year and to get your Christmas crafting going as well. So yeah, you can request a catalogue as well. Just get in touch. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe if you do. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for stopping by.